Check on the bees. Just took the top off. Looking really good. Get my smoker going here. Smoke calms the bees. A lot of people think it makes them feel like there's a forest fire going on and they want to go eat the honey. Either way, it relaxes them. All right, so we're going to start from the outside and go in. It's a fairly new hive, so they don't have much propolis in it. Propolis is like a glue they make. I was expecting that frame to be empty. There are bees on it though, starting on it. One thing, the forager bees, you really can't see right now, but it's like a 300 or 400% improvement of the traffic going on there. So what I'm going to do from this point on is try not to disturb any of the girls very much. So here we go. That is a good looking frame right there. All right, if you remember what we're looking for, nectar being stored, and nectar turns into honey. We don't see any honey on this frame yet, but we do see a lot of nectar. The other thing that's really important is that we see a lot of eggs. And of course, it'll always be nice to see the queen too. But this, for an outside frame, that's pretty good. Okay. One of the bees just said, "What are you doing, buddy?" This is a heavier frame. And look at that. That is capped honey, my friends. That big, see that? That is my first honey that I've ever had. And they're putting nectar in just beneath it. So, congratulations, ladies. You're on the board. Again, you gotta be really careful because the last thing you want to do is injure your queen. Okay, let's see this frame. Now this one's interesting. This one is capped brood. So it's the opposite of the other one. This one, the queen has been laying eggs and those eggs are now going to be hatching. Let's see if I see the queen quickly on this one. I do not see her, but I do see some eggs, which is a great sign. By the way, this colony is twice the size it was the last time I checked it, which was about 10 to 14 days ago. And I did that because you don't want to like overly, newbies like me, literally newbies, are notorious for checking their hives too often because they're so geeked up about it. But I have cut myself from doing that. Okay, now check that out. They're going right off the comb. More brood. But if you can see that, They went entirely off the frame at the bottom there. Now that is not a queen cell, fortunately. I do see some eggs in here. That is phenomenal. Easy does it. Okay, now on to the next one. Okay, excuse me, lady. All right, more brood. So she is definitely reproducing quite a bit. Still haven't seen her, but a lot of times they kind of hide. That ought to help. All right, so there's honey in the top corner there. The rest is brood. Didn't see her on that one either. It's a heavier frame. Again, honey in the corners, brood in the middle. Very active. You can even like shake the bees off. They love that. But it's an easier way of getting in and seeing what the situation is. Okay. I've not seen the queen. And I am really looking for her this time, so. Another heavy one. Two in the corners, quite a bit. And let's check this last one here. And there's more honey. Still not seeing the queen. Not seeing Bill Queen. There's no way she'd be on this outside one. Okay. I'm going to quickly go back again just to try to find her. Because this time I really would like to see her. This is a heavy frame because that's This is the one with the honey stores on it. Oh, I see the queen. I see the queen. She's right there. You can see that, close to the bottom right. She is right there. She is happy, happy, happy. Which means I'm happy, 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 happy. All right, kids. We're styling. We have capped brood, we have eggs, we even have honey now, amazingly. Just slowly pushing these together so we don't injure anybody. Putting this frame back in. And seeing the queen was really the highlight of the day. So when you push them together, there's the exact amount, I believe it's 3/8 of an inch, that has been found that bees like to go down through to make their comb. So you don't want to space them a ½ inch apart or an inch apart, because then you get gonky, conky, kooky, crazy hot cone that kind of goes and merges in between the others and gets stuck together. So 3/8 of an inch, so you make sure you push them all back together like that. And you are good to go. I like to just get a little smoke, get them underneath there quite a bit. Exit the premises, ladies. And here we are. We're going to give them some sugar water. You know, you can ask your kids, you can never have enough sugar water. Not quite the issue it is with our youngsters, our human youngsters, but the bees, they don't have pre-diabetes or anything. Pre-diabetes. All right, that was a dad joke. Put some sugar water in here for them as well. And this hive cover is really cool because you can put sugar water in here. Then I have pollen, but I'm not going to put any in. But in the center portion, you can actually put pollen as well, because that's their protein. But I think we're good here. I'm going to put this cap back on, make sure there are no bees on it. And then I'm also going to show you real quickly how many foragers we have. Remember, we only had a few coming in and out. See, they're all sticking their butts up in the air saying, okay guys, I found out where the good stuff is, and they're gonna take off. And I think at this point they're just kind of de-stressing because they're like, you know, some large animal just came in here and messed with us. But things are great, things are going great.